Welcome back to Game Life, guys. It is a brand spanking new series today. Not NASCAR, not anything else. It is WWE. It is 2K19 because we all know about 20, and I'm not going to make any more comments on that. It's the first ever Monday Night Raw. It's from Fresno, California, and I cannot wait to get this underway. We are going to be doing a universe mode, and I was just about to show you what we have got coming up on Raw tonight. But before I've had the chance to do that, Vince McMahon has decided he's going to make his way down to the ring on our very first broadcast. He's the first one to step between the ropes in our universe mode. I'm guessing he's got something to say, so let's hear what that is. So the first thing to say is welcome to Monday Night Raw. Our very first ever show in universe mode, and it is on Game of Life. We have been working tirelessly to get this deal done, to be able to broadcast our shows on the Game of Life YouTube channel, and we finally got it done. We've got a deal that everybody is happy with, and hopefully we've got one that you're happy with as well. The finer details of the deal will be discussed in due course, but let me tell you something, I am happy. The Raw show is still for me gonna be the flagship show, and with all the new stuff going on, the McMahon family is gonna be far too busy to be out here making matches, explaining decisions, and all of that other stuff that you might say a general manager should be taken care of. Well, we thought that too, and after a lot of thought and discussion in the back between me, myself, Shane and Steph, I would like to now introduce you to the animal, Batista. Okay then guys, so a few things there that Mr. McMahon has put out into the open. Game of Life is going to have Raw broadcast from its channel. We're still yet to know whether SmackDown and NXT and 205 Live are all going to follow suit. He did say the finer details of the deal will be revealed at a later date or later in the program or anything like that. But in any event, it is great to see Batista back, and it sounds like he might be about to become the GM of Raw. We'll have to wait and see. Mr. McMahon did point towards that, but it looks like they're going to have a discussion out here in the ring. We'll see again what happens here. Vince, it has been a long time since we last spoke. I've got to say, it was a bit of a shock to see your name on my phone when it started ringing. You know I've been hella busy in Hollywood, right? I've got movies that need finishing, so whatever it is that you have called me for here today, you'd better make sure it's worth my while. Oh, it's worth your while, Batista. We're not expecting you to come back in here, get in the ring, bust your body up left, right and centre like you've done before. No, this is completely different. You're gonna be feeling the pressure of the ratings, keeping this show number one. That's what I want from you. Okay, I get it, Vince. Instead of kicking ass in this ring, you want the animal to kick ass from behind the desk. That's absolutely fine with me. I've had the contract looked over, the numbers are good. In fact, so is the whole damn proposal. I get complete control of Raw, that's the deal, right? Oh, absolutely, that's the deal. But let me tell you something. You let these people down, and you're still accountable to me. So you have all the power, all the control. You take the show in any damn direction that you want to. But you mess up, babe, and you're out on your ass. Well, so far I like what I see. I've got the money, I've got the power, I make the matches, I make the decisions, I say what goes. I like all that, but I'm gonna have to go and think on it, Vince. I'm gonna give you your answer by the end of this night. You've got to tell me whether you want to do this job or not by the end of the night. You're not already decided. This is Monday Night Raw, damn it. Going into a brand new era, and if you're not the one who wants to steer this ship, there are guys waiting round the block for this job, Batista. You called me, Vince. I didn't call you. I don't rush into decisions anymore, and surely that you can see that is a good thing with what you're offering me here. Or if you're too impatient to wait for the guy that you really want, then by all means get someone else to do this for you. But me, I'm out of here. Wow, my life at the end of that discussion there, it got a little bit heated. And still, even after all of that, we don't know whether Batista's even going to accept this opportunity or not. As well as that, we've got matches tonight featuring Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. That should be a good one. We've got Finn Balor versus Jason Jordan, so a big opportunity for Jason Jordan there. We've got Dolph Ziggler versus Chad Gable. Ronda Rousey makes her debut against Natalya. We've got Brock Lesnar going up against Baron Corbin, and the main event is really interesting. We've got KO and Sami Zayn against Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. So what makes that main event so interesting is you've got the Universal Champion Roman Reigns in there, and he's actually going to be tagging with Mr. Money in the Bank of all people, Braun Strowman. So definitely there's going to be stuff to watch out for in that match. But obviously before we get there, we have no less the Raw Women's Champion, Little Miss Bliss herself. And she's got Mickie James out here with her, which could be a factor in this match. But she has most definitely got her work cut out for her, going up against the powerhouse that is Nia Jax. Who I believe is someone to be keeping our eye on here in Universe Mode. I don't really see anybody at all that is going to match power with this woman. She's really intense as well. She stopped caring about what the crowd thinks about her as well, so she's got a lot going for her, Nia, and I really think that given the right opportunity, she could be a real player here in Universe Mode. She's got her work cut out as well, though. Obviously, Alexa's not champion for no reason. She knows what she's doing in there, and has already made a smart decision tonight, like I said, by bringing Mickie out with her. So yeah, it should be an interesting match, this one. Things to note going into it is that we are in a new era. It is a brand new universe that we're in here. And when, like Vince was saying earlier about new era, this new era, that being spouted off, like, this really is a new era. There's no reputations as such. Obviously the champions are still in place because we're kicking our universe off with what the game has given us. So there is champions in place. We've got the Money in the Bank winner Braun Strowman that I mentioned earlier in place as well, because that's what the game has given us to start with. But everybody is back at zero. There is no reputations here anymore. It is about getting those wins, getting it done inside the ring or outside the ring. If you're watching what's going on here at the moment, Alexa decides to bail on that one. Probably a good decision, but there is that power from Nia again with the backbreaker there. But yeah, there is no reputations here now. Everybody literally has a clean slate. Everybody is on no wins and no losses, so everyone should be supercharged really. At the moment, everyone we're seeing competition tonight, everyone right the way throughout the company on all of the shows, because this is probably a one and only chance where you are going to get that 0-0 with your name, and it is now up to you to put those wins on the board and avoid those losses. So with that being said, a win here tonight could see Nia Jax against the champion. move right up into title contention already, and I don't think that's something that Alexa's going to want to let happen. She won't want to be putting that gold on the line against Nia, I wouldn't have thought, but for me, really, I mean, that is just ridiculous power there from Nia, hanging Alexa to dry on the ropes. She's got to be feeling right now that with all this reputation stuff gone, you're really going to be making your own way. If she can get it done here tonight against the champion of all people, she could literally go on to be unstoppable, like a real streak of dominance, and she has to know in her own mind. But we've got to wait a minute because there's a little small package type pin there from Alexa, but it only gets the 1 count. And again, Nia goes back to that back and that big backbreaker, and she's now just stretching Alexa out over that thigh. And it has been all Nia so far, which is what I was expecting coming in, to be honest. But Alexa's not going to go away. Nice little arm drag there. But yeah, Nia has got to be thinking to herself, with all this reputation gone now, past reputations, if I can start with a win against the champion tonight, what will that mean for my career? And she's smart enough to know it's going to put her in title contention. But a little bit of power there from Alexa momentarily. Ref, you're gonna, I thought that might have been a pin attempt there, but the ref wasn't actually with it. Nia goes to the pin now and hooks the leg, and it's a 2 count. That was close though. That was really close. So far, Mickey has not played any part in this match. You've got to wonder how long that will last for, as Nia now waits for Alexa, and look at this for power. Chucks her up onto the shoulders, Samoan drop. That is probably the 1, 2, 3. Alexa's leg is hooked once again. The ref runs around. That might have bought her a little second. It's a 2 count, it's a 3, and Nia does go and beat Alexa Bliss. Wow. And we've got to be honest, guys, Alexa really, she was defensive there from the start. She didn't really get a chance to get any offense in at all. This was probably her best chance, but just the 1 count. Nia just far too strong. I thought it might have been over here, but the ref, being as lapsadaisy as he was, he didn't even go and make the count there. So Nia takes actions into her own hands. It was still a bit of a delay there for the ref to get into position, and that one was a 2 count. But once she hit this Samoan drop, it was game. She'd done it with such vigour and such force as well. And I mentioned it before the match as she was walking to the ring, and I'll mention it again now. She's going to be one to watch in this universe more. And that win now, you can just literally see the swagger and the confidence oozing out of Nia Jax there. That is 1-0 for her now. Alexa, the champion, starting with a loss. Little smile there from Nia. She knows that she's in that title picture now. And yeah, she could be very difficult to stop. And as well as Nia picking up a win tonight, we've got Finn Balor beating Jason Jordan. So there was an opportunity for Jason Jordan, but he was unable to take it, unfortunately. Finn just too good for him there on the night. Also, Ronda Rousey on her debut beats Natalya. Drew McIntyre beats Chad Gable. Brock Lesnar gets a big win over Baron Corbin. And it is now time for our main event of the evening, as we have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who are just actually coming to the ring right now, versus Mr. Money in the Bank Braun Strowman and the WWE Champion Roman Reigns. Now, talking about having no wins, no losses, no past reputations against all of the names of these competitors that we're seeing here tonight, and everyone right throughout the universe mode. For these two in particular on this show, getting a main event slot tonight, this match is huge. Because I just feel like if we go off the past and real life, KO came in his big moments against John Cena, and started really on fire. I think he just lost his way a little bit, and now this complete company overhaul, this complete company reset, if you want to call it that, it just gives him a little bit of a chance to rediscover himself again. And he's in there tonight, not on his own either. He's with his friend Sami Zayn, who also has in the past been classed as the ultimate underdog and this, that and the other. It's a chance to put all that stigma behind you now. You don't have to be an underdog anymore. You can literally come out here tonight, beat Mr. Money in the Bank, beat the champion, and all of a sudden you're finding yourself right in that main event picture, probably on a regular basis. So it's a big opportunity. I feel like it's more of an opportunity for KO and Sami tonight than it is for Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. They're obviously going to be the heavy favourites for this match. One carrying the briefcase, the other carrying the gold, so there's no getting away from it. You would expect that they're going to get the job done tonight. Having said that, we know there's going to be chemistry between KO and Zayn. We know that there is. They've teamed together before. They're friends. Whereas this pairing here, Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, well, you've got to wonder now, because there's nobody playing to no crowds or nothing here at the moment. No one really has a reputation. I can't drive that home enough. Yeah, Braun could quite easily allow Roman to start this match and never ever tag in. That literally could happen, because if he lets Roman get beaten down enough, even if it costs them the win, which obviously they would want, but if it was to cost them the win, you've got to ask this question: is it worth sacrificing that first W to have Roman beaten all the way down and then cash in that briefcase? If it was me, that is exactly what I would do. So you've got to imagine there's at least even a small part in Braun's mind right now that is like, yeah, I might lose tonight if I do that, but I'm walking out of here as champion. He's got to be thinking that. And if he's thinking that, then surely Roman knows that that's a possibility as well. So not only has he got to concentrate on trying to win the match, trying to survive the match, trying to stay healthy, trying to pick up that W, try and win tonight, he's also got to be really mindful that at any moment Braun could just check out of this match and think about cashing that briefcase in at the end of it. So we say that the favourites, and well, they are. But with those little factors, you just gotta keep that in the back of the mind. In some way, shape or form, is that a small little advantage that KO and Sami could take advantage of tonight? You gotta say that it is. I mean, you've just got to, haven't you? It wouldn't make... I don't think it would make Braun that unpopular either, because we heard the reception when Roman came to the ring. The crowd are really not with him at the moment, so it could get Braun over by doing that as well, as we see a big overhand now from Kevin, and he tags Sami in straight away. And this is where they need to keep Strowman absolutely 100%. We know it, you know it, they know it as well. If they can keep him grounded, I mean, this is good work here from Sami. First the neck whip and then the leg lace as well. Just mixing it up, keep it going, upstairs, downstairs, back to the upstairs again with another neck whip there. But Braun straight back to his feet now. Sami hits him twice and it's not really phased him. There's the big reversal. You don't want to be trading with this guy, Sami. You really don't. He's out of the ring now, Braun. Sami was going to try and bring him back in, but just got completely pie-faced there. Such is the power of the monster. who gets out of that lockup and now demonstrates that power. Military press here, Sami up, Sami down, and just like that, that is match changing power right there. And now is he gonna tag Roman here? It looked like he was gonna, he is, and now things will get interesting. Not just because Roman's in there, our champion, but now those mind games. Does Braun tag back into this match, or does he just let Roman get beaten all the way down? We shall see, but there is no sign of that at the moment. That scary power of his own there from Reigns. That could be all. It's not though, it's a 1 count. Beautiful, beautiful power bomb from Roman there, and Sami wisely gets out of the ring, but where he's got out is probably not so wise. Roman there misses all of his strikes, but it doesn't matter. There's a little slam on the outside there from the champion. He picks Zayn back up now, and Zayn goes to the legs again. I've really liked what I've seen from Sami at the moment. Till now, that big backbreaker, we saw Nia take advantage of the backbreakers earlier. Overhead belly to belly there from Roman, you do not see that often, and Sami is in all kinds of trouble now. Hitting the refs up to 6 with the count as well. What's Roman gonna do here? He's dragging Sami into the ring post. He smashed his head off it. He smashed it off it again. And there's a real possibility of a count out here at the moment. Zayn sent back into the ring. He can't get into the ring though. He does now, he does it on his own. Roman tried to force him in, but it wouldn't happen. And again, Roman showing that strength there now. We've seen more out of Roman tonight, technically, than I've seen before. And the big Superman punch, and Roman is getting all kinds of fired up right now. But yeah, Roman's using suplexes, he's using his power well. You see him smashing the arm there. So showing a lot more. Oh, and how could I forget, as he goes for it again here now, this massive power bomb. This time it doesn't go above the shoulders, but nonetheless still the impact there. It's a 2, and Sami kicks out again. There's been actually no sign of Roman trying to tag out of this match at the moment. I'm still keeping. Oh, we went for the spear. Nice reversal there from Sami, who really should be thinking about tagging Kev back in now, and he's gonna, no, he's not gonna do that. But yeah, Roman's dominated at the moment, so if Braun does keep that little tactic there in mind, it's not really working for him at the moment. What is Sami going for here? He shoves Roman out the ring, and oh, big tornado DDT there on the outside. That is a thing of beauty from Sami Zayn there. And the crowd have come alive for that as well. I'm not surprised. That was a really nice move, but I still think he should have tagged Kevin in when he had the chance. Maybe he'll do it. No, he won't do it now. Roman went for that overhead belly to belly again, but got the eyes right. But yeah, still, he might be wrestling a bit more of a technical match tonight, as we see a little roll up into another powerbomb from Reigns. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there, so we'll just carry on from here. It was a 7 count. Roman's right back in control, but he has made a mistake there, letting Kevin get the tag. He's fresh, he's KO, and he comes in, bowls Roman straight over with a shoulder block. What we're going to see here now, that's a nice transition to a powerbomb straight into the buckles. Beautiful there from KO. Roman, no, that was what I was going to say earlier. You don't want to start trading hands with him. You just don't. Is he? Oh, he's looked at Braun now. I thought for a second he was going to go for the tag, but he feels in control at the minute, obviously. He's lining up that big Superman punch again. Roman has dominated both of these guys. I've got to say it. He's looked really impressive. Kick out there from Kevin Owens, sorry. Getting caught up in the match here. It's been a really enjoyable one, this one. Big back elbow there from Roman, but the foot comes up just in time. He was just that bit quicker there, Owens. Probably because of his freshness, because again he's used speed there to get out the way. Roman goes back to those right hands, little gut wrench suplex there, another thing you don't see from Roman that often. I have been very impressed with him tonight, I've got to admit. That's a big clothesline there though from Owens, and he knows it. That could be a tide turner right in the middle of the match here, because Roman's not really, for as long as he's been in there, he's not took that much punishment at all. But can Owens now and Zayn start to isolate him? What we got going on here? Package pile driver into a brainbuster. Nice combination there. I'd go for the pin from there as well. Sammy again there. Oh, referee got took out. I've really been impressed with Sammy's ring acumen tonight. Oh, that's a nice flatliner as well on the monster. But there's nothing they can do at the moment because there's no ref. I'm quite surprised that nobody's thought weapon maybe at this point. Zayn doing what he did earlier to Braun there, going to the legs of Roman. DDT'd the ankle of all things. Roman used a bit of quickness there himself. He saw that coming, big right hands. He's just going back to his instincts by the looks of it at the moment. Reigns. Full Nelson suplex from Sami Zayn. Beautiful, beautiful move there. At this time in the match, that would have done some serious damage as well. But he can't follow up. Roman just explodes again, doing what we're used to seeing him doing. He just keeps on coming forwards. Takes a bit of punishment, but then comes right back. But Zayn now has him in the corner, and you don't want to be here, Roman. You really don't. KO and Zayn again. That chemistry that I talked about earlier, you can clearly see how much more of it's there compared to Strowman and Reigns. And Reigns there gets the shoulder up just before the 3. And again he tries, and he does get back on the offense. So we're going to see another powerbomb here. We are, and this time it is back above the shoulders. The big sit out there. He doesn't go for the pin though this time. Probably wise, because he is right in the corner of Sami and Kevin, and that probably would have got broken up very quickly. Slows it back down at the moment now though. And he's got something in mind here, Roman. The spear from out of nowhere there. I did not see that coming from standing right in front of him really, and saying, did he get there? He did get there in time. That must have been very, very close. Really caught me by surprise there. I didn't expect the spear from there. I would expect it out of the corner like this one though. Saying, Kevin, don't turn around, you're going to get chopped straight in half there, and he does. That's got to be it this time. There's no Sami either. 1, 2. No, he kicks out. Wow. What a display there from KO. I did not see that coming either. Roman tried to go back for that overhead belly to belly again. Zayn's in all kind of trouble. Kev's in all kind of trouble. I feel like the end's probably coming here. Big clothesline here from Roman as again he fires himself up. Even, yeah, they just can't stop him coming forward. But I have noticed that again, Roman does look hurt there in the corner, even though he's trying to mask it. Braun always missed the Superman punch this time as well. Has not tagged back into this match. Are we seeing play out here what I was speaking about at the beginning of the match? Because it's another double team there. Roman sent flying straight back into the buckles. But again, he just comes forward. They can't stop him from coming forward. The Samoan drop, we saw Noya win with that earlier. Roman again, though, does not go for the pin. Another Superman punch. This time there wasn't quite as much on it. And Roman just goes for the little power slam there. Oh, he's coming to the corner. He's thinking about it. Will Braun? Braun does tag in. I did wonder, Roman is quite sufficiently beaten down at the moment though. He's been double teamed quite a lot during that stint to the match there. And this time it's Braun that goes for the legs of Sami Zayn there. Oh my god, what a right hand there. That landed flush from a defenseless Zayn, but Zayn himself straight back on the attack, but you can see that hurt him. I saw him favouring the head there, and he's tagged right out. Smart from him, don't get me wrong, but you can tell that really did hurt. And we're going for another package here, package neck breaker this time. Really unique offense from Owens, but This is giving him an opportunity, and I feel like Zayn and Owens here are really taking advantage of this reset that has been put in place for this universe mode. And they're going for the package again. Is it the same one? It is the pile driver, so this will be a brain buster. Again, nice combination, nice power to do it to the monster as well. Owens is in really early. There could be in trouble here, the champion, and Mr. Money in the Bank, and no! Braun literally just fired that shoulder straight off the mat just in time there. That was close. That was really, really close. And I'll tell you what, Owens and Zayn have really gave Strowman and Reigns a match tonight. Probably more than they were expecting. It could be over here though. And no, Zayn kicks out this time. Yeah, I did mention earlier in the Bliss and Jax match that everyone should be at this point at their highest of momentum, their highest spirits, and I used the word supercharged earlier, and I really feel in this match that everyone has been. There's more blood being spilt now. This time it's Zayn that's open, but where's Roman? Did I miss something? Where's Roman? I don't think Braun needs him anyway, because this time it's the running power slam. He's gone straight for the cover. Legs hooked, 1, 2, and this time Kevin Owens breaks it up. There's Roman. He wasn't in the corner earlier. I don't know where he was, but yeah, he wasn't in the corner. Maybe something that I didn't think about is Roman could use that same tactic as Braun. Oh, hold on, because there's a pin attempt here. It's 1. It's 2. No, it's not 2. Braun kicked out really quick there. That has got to be disheartening for Zayn now. But Roman could just as easily let Braun get beaten all the way down. And that way Roman knows there's a very slight chance. Oh, that's a beautiful suplex into the corner there. But yeah, there's a very small chance there, if Braun gets beaten all the way down, that he would risk cashing in that briefcase right now. So there's all kinds of implications here. This time it's Zayn going for the package, and KO is going to try and hoist up the monster here. He's done it and dropped him on the back of that neck and shoulders with the brainbuster. Is it going to be it this time? It's a 1, it's a 2, there's no Roman in sight, and they've done it. KO and Sami Zayn have just beaten Mr. Money in the Bank and the WWE Champion on their first night of this reset. That is an absolutely gigantic result for the pair. That possibly puts them right back on top now, getting a pinfall victory over these two. That is huge. I mean, look at what they've gone through tonight. Everyone in this main event really had a good showing. They really performed. It was a good match. But I've got to say, I did say there was an opportunity if tactics played out. But wow, they've really gone and grabbed that one. They've done well. They deserved it. They hung in there when they had to. They rode the storm. And with no reputations now, and making reputations yourself, which is exactly what these two have just done by beating the champion and Mr. Money in the Bank. That is huge for their careers right now. And again, we have to sit and wait and wonder, does that now put them in the title picture? I mean, it has to, right? Wow, the fallout of this is going to be huge. But that is probably going to do it for tonight, guys. It was a great main event. I really enjoyed this show. I hope you did too. If you did, please hit that. Okay, it's not going to be I'll see you in the next one, because Batista is out here now and has something to say right at the end of the show. What is it? Vince. He offered me the keys to the kingdom earlier. He was a bit disappointed, wasn't he, that I weren't willing to make a decision without going back and fully thinking about it first. And that decision was, am I going to accept the opportunity of being your general manager of Monday Night Raw in this universe mode, this brand new era? Is Batista gonna be the man to keep Raw on top, steer us in the right direction to beat off competition from SmackDown, NXT, 205 Live? Now, I don't know what deal was made for this universe mode. All I know is about the opportunity that I've been given, and what man turns down all of that power that I have just been handed? One person in this company sits above me, and that is Vince McMahon. But other than that, I answer to nobody. And in the contract that Vince gave me to look over, there was a whole lot of money involved, a whole lot of this and that had to be read through, which really isn't important. But what was important for you guys to know is, no McMahon can come out of that back and change or remake any decision that I decide to make. So what that means is, as long as the ratings are good, this man in this ring that you're looking at right now is king. He has absolute power. So with that in mind, from next week I'm making the matches, and you're all gonna like them. But for now, I'm gone.